Inexpensive gas has made fuel efficiency less important to buyers these days, but the Environmental Protection Agency's regulations are forcing automakers to improve gas mileage. Many people are unaware that Hyundai offers the 7th generation Sonata with a 2nd-gen hybrid powertrain. Even better, there's also a plug-in model.
This car's only real competition is the Ford Fusion Energy. Now, if electric-only range is really important to you, know that Ford rates it at 19 miles, Sonata, 27. Chevy Volt can easily go 50 miles on its battery pack alone, but it's definitely a smaller car.
The plug-in version costs about $3,600 more than the standard Sonata Hybrid once a $4,900 federal tax credit is applied. The two share a 2-liter gas engine, but the electric motor that's built into the transmission is more powerful in the plug-in.
The 50-kilowatt drive motor takes the place of the torque converter. If you don't understand what that is, know that it's creative engineering.
Sonata's lithium polymer battery, which charges overnight on 120 current, takes a good chunk out of the trunk. More on that later. Sonata fans will notice the nose and tail are different from gas-only models. The advantage of a plug-in hybrid? I'm seeing 25 miles of pure electric range.
In all-electric EV mode, though, it feels quite different than most electric cars because all of them that I can think of, like the Tesla Model S here, have single-speed fixed gear ratios. Sonata has a 6-speed transmission.
After the battery is spent, there's no range anxiety since Sonata seamlessly defaults to a standard hybrid. Think of it as an electric car with training wheels. At speeds over 75 miles an hour, the gas engine is forced on.
This is not a sporty car. It's meant to be comfortable, and the ride quality is very controlled. It's also very, very quiet, due in part to aerodynamics.
Packed with tech, it doesn't feel like driving a science experiment unless you call up screens that Bill Nye the Science Guy would appreciate. Remember, Sonata Plug-In doesn't need to be charged up, but that would be missing the point, huh?
Hybrids have a reputation for being underpowered.
0 to 60 runs happen in about 8 seconds, not too shabby, and the low-end torque from the electric motor makes it feel faster.
Fuel economy? Well, I find that it's very easy to get 40 miles per gallon in hybrid mode, driving like a normal person.
Concentrating on the unique gauges would improve that. When sipping gas, the plug-in model is slightly less efficient than the standard Sonata Hybrid.
There are some fuel efficiency aids at certain speeds. When using the Navi System, it will actually tell you when to coast, increasing efficiency by about 3%.
Sonata hardly looks like the Starship Enterprise. This continues inside. The conservative cabin appears much like the gas-only version. This top-end limited model with adaptive cruise control, heated and vented leather chairs, plus a heated wheel, retails for $39,400 before any government credits and incentives. The touchscreen interface is straightforward with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. There's a handy place for phones, too. Sadly, a sunroof is not available.
If you're worried the battery compromises the back seat, don't. It's pretty roomy.
2 adults have loads of space back here, and 3 will be fine so long as the 600-mile total range of the car isn't being tested. But let's say you do. With all seats filled, it means somebody travels without a suitcase, or the group needs smaller luggage. I suspect this alone will steer people towards the standard Sonata Hybrid with a larger trunk. Not only does Hyundai's 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty apply, the battery pack is covered for the life of the car. Numbers and efficiency are not very exciting, but the conservatively handsome Sonata Plug-In Hybrid is very refined and spacious, as long as a large trunk isn't needed. Because really, how long can this cheap gas thing go on? Before you hop on your computer, mobile device, or send me a note by carrier pigeon saying that I forgot about the Honda Accord plug-in hybrid, don't waste your time. Honda discontinued it in 2015. Really, the Fusion Energy is the only real competitor here, which is too bad. I do suggest looking at the 2nd generation Chevy Volt, though, even if it is smaller. Toyota will have the Prius Prime soon. Its electric range is supposed to be about 21 miles. Here's a feature that Hyundai and Kia use. Stand by the car with the smart key in pocket or purse, and the trunk opens automatically. It beeps a couple times as a warning, so you can step away if you don't want it to pop. That's it for my look at the 2016 Hyundai Sonata Plug-In Hybrid. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. I know I do every time I drive a new car. That's Driven. I'm Tom Voelk.